Welcome back to Notes Edition, where I read notes off of my phone. This note is entitled, "Why Can't I Copycat Bitcoin?" Why can't I just copy Bitcoin's code and make my own crypto? Well, technically I could, and thousands of people have already done so. We just have to remember that essentially you are making your own language, your own set of code, your own game. So the only utility that language or money has is the use its participants give it. So people are mathematically incentivized to participate in the Bitcoin network because of the rules of the game. We live on a linear axis of time and survival with the idea that you can't survive tomorrow if you can't first survive today. This is a built-in time preference for the present. Bitcoin incentivizes delaying gratification into the future. This keeps demand high relative to supply and relative toward the inclination to sell and enjoy the present. So let's say your savings account doubled every 100 days as long as you left it alone. You'd naturally want to leave the savings alone for as long as possible to optimize the return. Bitcoin could really only ever gain traction and adoption within an inflationary environment. The language of Bitcoin would not have developed the same or at all if the dollar was not being rapidly devalued. This is the survival mechanism driving its adoption. The necessity to preserve capital and purchasing power is so strong that we're willing to adopt imaginary currency. The dollar would not have been possible without a preconceived belief in gold as money, and Bitcoin would not have been possible without the dollar as a preconceived notion of money. The dollar was decoupled from gold and digitized, then diluted, setting the stage for crypto. The mass psychological consensus seems to be, if your money is fake and digital already, you might as well adopt the digital asset with the best game incentives. So far, that seems to be Bitcoin, the fastest growing asset class in the history of mankind. And that's a note.